Global issues, the effects of man in nature.
Every living thing has an impact on its environment. By simply existing, all species, including ourselves, will imprint their mark on the world around them. In this video, we will discuss a few reasons for the so-called damage mankind has made on Earth.
Impact of business and industry on the environment. Industrialization, while important for the economic growth and development of a society, can also be harmful to the environment. Among other things, industrial process can cause climate change, pollution to air, water and soil, health issues, extinction of species, and more. Some examples for this are air emission, wastewater, land pollution, pesticides and pests, dust, radiation, and noise. Number 2. Non-renewable resources. In the next video, we will show you a brief explanation.
Fossil fuels are non-renewable energy resources. These are coal, oil, and natural gas. They were formed from the remains of living organisms millions of years ago, and they release heat energy when they're burned. This heat is used to turn water into steam, which is used to turn a turbine, which then drives a generator to generate electricity. This is the standard model for a power station. There are downsides, however. Fossil fuels release sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide, which leads to acid rain and an increase in global warming. Another form of non-renewable energy is nuclear. The main nuclear fuels are uranium and plutonium. The nuclei of these large atoms are split in a process called nuclear fission to release a great deal of heat. The heat energy is again used to boil water. The kinetic energy in the expanding steam spins turbines, which then drive generators to produce electricity. Unlike fossil fuels, nuclear fuels do not produce carbon or sulfur dioxide. However, they do have the risk of a fault where large amounts of radioactive material could be released into the environment, such as the disaster of Chernobyl in 1986.
Also known as finite resources, these are resources that cannot renew themselves in a sustainable rate for its secure use, opposite to the renewable resources. The use of non-renewable resources, such as fossil fuels, is the number one contributor to global warming. Some of them are natural gas, coal, uranium, aluminum, copper, silver, gold, and diamonds. Unfortunately, the use of non-renewable energy sources remains a necessity. Just as unfortunate, experts predict that the world oil production is expected to experience a sharp decline. When that happens, it is predicted that the global economy will tailspin into a worldwide recession. Number 3. Flora and fauna.
Flora is the name given to the collective plant life that grows or once grew in a certain area or during a given time period. Fauna, on the other hand, is the name given to collective animal life that lives or once was found in a certain area or time period. Both flora and fauna are important factors in the development of life in our planet. But sadly, these two very important aspects of any ecosystem have suffered from the hands of humans too. As an example, we have an ecocide, that is extensive damage, destruction, loss of ecosystem of a given territory, whether by human agency or by other causes, to such an extent that peacefully enjoyment by the inhabitants of that territory has been or will be severely diminished. For example, what happened in Cancun.
Number 4. Forestry. Originally, almost half of the United States, 3/4 of Canada, almost all of Europe, and much more of the rest of the world were forests. Each year, 16 million hectares of forest disappear. Today, only about 22% of the world's original forests still remain intact. This problem is mainly caused by the fast industrialization around the world.
So, what can we do to help our planet? It all comes down to changing our attitude. More people are finally beginning to realize the damaging effects of reckless attitude of men in the environment and are beginning to take active measures to reduce these concerns. Many of these activities are easy and don't require a major lifestyle change, like Number 1. Turning off lights when leaving a room. Number 2. Adding solar panels to home as energy sources. 3. Installing only high efficiency appliances in their homes. 4. Recycling. Simply separating our recyclables like paper, cardboard, plastic, and glass not only keeps these products out of landfills, but also means that non renewable energy isn't used to produce more of these products. Number 5. Driving less and participating in carpooling for work and school. The less fuel you use, the less pollution you'll release into the atmosphere. Number 6. Opting for reusable cloth grocery bags as opposed to disposable paper or plastic bags. Number 7. Plastic is a petroleum byproduct. Although paper is made from trees, some trees that are cut down for the purpose of making paper take anywhere from 25 to 100 years to mature before they can be harvested again. Fortunately, in many countries there are laws governing sustainable forestry. Number 8. Using compact fluorescent light bulbs, CFL, in their homes. CFL bulbs use up to 75% less electricity than traditional incandescent bulbs.